Hello there and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showcasing and describing the amazing slimes in the Pomelo Deiji collaboration. I partnered with my friend Annie from Pomelo Slimes to brainstorm and create each of these unique products, and I can't wait to show them to you, so let's get started. First up is Painted Lady, a DIY clay that comes with a silky slay on top of a thin red jelly layer and a painted clay topper that resembles the Painted Lady as seen in Avatar: The Last Airbender. The scent is peach and fig lychee, which is a very fresh and fruity scent that most people will enjoy. Once mixed, it turns into an inflating snow butter texture that is easy to squeeze and makes loud, foamy sizzles. Next up we have another Avatar-inspired slime called Jasmine Dragon. It is my classic thicky texture, scented jasmine with undertones of green tea. It leans more on the earthy side than the sweet side, but I think it's just right to have a good, subtle balance. The add-ins include white flower sprinkles and leaf phemos, and it is inspired by Uncle Iroh's tea shop when him and Zuko were in Ba Sing Se. Next up is Deathly Spirit Butterflies, inspired by Heaven Official's Blessing, and it is a Bingsu block bead hybrid with a jelly base. This is probably my most unique texture this restock overall. The jelly allows it to be a little bit softer than a normal block bead would be. So if your hands are a little more sensitive but you still want to try a block bead slime, I think this is the one for you. It is also scented rose water, which is a floral scent, so keep that in mind if you're not a fan of super perfumey scents. And it comes with iridescent butterfly glitters on the side to add to that beautiful shine that it has in natural light. Pickled garlic is inspired by the viral TikTok trend that happened about, I think, a couple months ago. It is a DIY clay with a coated base, and it is lightly scented apple butter since the clay pieces are scented. You may have to reshape the clay depending on how it arrives to you to get it back into those garlic clove shapes. And the add-ins include little makeshift chili crumbs and sparse Bingsu beads that represent like the little bits of thyme or scallions if you put that in your actual food. Once mixed, it turns into a light slay that is a very beautiful orange color, and it does get sticky when inflated to its maximum potential, so just make sure you have activator on hand. Summer Rabbit Manju is inspired by the Japanese treat, and it is a DIY clay that comes with a silky base and a large rabbit clay piece dusted with brown pigment. As you can see in the video, I showed dusting some of the pigment, and it'll come in the containers shown. It is scented toasted rice, and once mixed, it turns into a very plump, squishable, and can be very inflatable clay slime. It's somewhere in between a butter and a sleigh, since it is still able to produce bubble pops and sizzles. So if you're into light butters or heavy sleighs, this is the one for you. This next slime is probably my most aesthetically pleasing slime to look at. It's called Sprited Away, like Spirited Away, but Sprite, because it's inspired by a drink Annie found on TikTok when we were looking for ideas of what slimes to make, and she sent it to me and let me use the concept. So this is how it turned out, and I'm really happy with it. I think the add-ins are very cute and match the vibe I was going for. It is a float slime with a non-tacky clear as the base and a ball of blue icy slime in the center. The blue color might bleed into the clear slime, dyeing the whole slime blue, but I honestly think that it looks better that way. And the add-ins include a very large variety of different glitters, sprinkles, beads, and star charms, which I think just add the perfect touch. It is scented mango and white tea, which is probably my favorite scent blend I've made to date. It is very refreshing, like how I think the drink would taste. And overall, if you're a fan of fruit scents, this is the one you need. Moving on to Annie's slimes, this one is Lunchbox Cake, which is a DIY clay scented Oreo and cheesecake. Once again inspired by another TikTok trend where you would take the glass and stab the cake to get your own individual slice per se. It mixes into a chubby sleigh that produces muted bubble pops and is very easy to stretch and play with on the table, like slime flipping. I don't know, where you flip it over and it makes big bubbles. You know what I mean, right? I did not do the assembly justice, so please don't take mine as an example of what it's supposed to look like. It comes with a bunny charm and little pearls to decorate your own cake however you would like. And fishbowl slime, which Annie recently revived and made popular again, and let me tell you, they are worth the hype. This one is scented white tea and ginger, which is such a soothing scent, and this video is pretty short, so you don't get to see all of it in its best form, but the ASMR it produces is just top tier. Rice noodle rolls is a silky, glossy base, scented toasted rice that comes with brown block beads and green foam pieces. This one features a very silky texture that is somewhat soft even though it doesn't have any clay in it. Personally, I think this slime's best feature is its loud clicks and the easiness to stretch it. It may seem simple, but I think this is one of those slimes that you kind of get addicted to and play with every day. Cabbage Guy is yet again another Avatar inspired slime. It is a caviar bead and microfloam hybrid that is scented like ginseng. The add-ins complete this slime with berry beads and little either cabbage or bok choy vimos, and I just think it adds the perfect touch. Overall, this texture is super unique, and I don't even think I've ever seen anything sold like this before, so I think Annie just invented a new hybrid texture. Sky Bison candy is Annie's famous thicky texture that's super gummy and dense and makes the loudest, most satisfying bubble pops I've ever heard. It is scented Yakult and Fruit Loops, which is delicious. I think I could eat this. And it's inspired by Appa from Avatar and White Rabbit candy, so this is like a fusion of those two ideas in one. The add-ins that come on the side include brown heart sprinkles and horns like Appa has on his head, and you can use them to decorate your slime in an arrow pattern. Last but definitely not least is lychee jelly soda, which has clear block beads in it, and on the side comes with a ball of pink jelly cubes and a leaf sprig to decorate your slime with. The clear base itself is coated, so it doesn't stick to you even when it is underactivated as seen in the video here. It didn't stick to me at all. And the glitters also come on the side that add the perfect little shine when you're playing with your slime. I know a lot of people struggle with deciding what to purchase when they have a budget, so I decided to make a list of the slimes with the best qualities in this restock. Keep in mind, I love every single one of the slimes from both of our restocks, so this list is just based on my personal preferences and which slimes really matched those preferences and stood out to me. And while these clips roll through, I would just like to say thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed. My restock is this Thursday, July 29th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For deals and more details about each slimes, please go to mine or Annie's Instagram at Deiji Slimy at Pomelo Slimes.